Who are we if we can't protect them? We have to protect them. Protect them kids.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you'll ever listen to.
Booze, brews, and horror movie reviews. Your final bros have survived. Tell them, Shane.
We are here with Brian Hot Boy LaGrasta.
You're out of touch. I'm out of time. And we are joined by Shane. I'd like to take delicious photos of you, Smith. And
it took me a second
joined by Mike, the Cannibal Gypsy.
Holy shit. You essentially just made a chewing noise. Like
And-
you're a mouse or something.
And Fetish Matt.
Matt, what's your fetish this week? Don't say black women, because I know you're thinking it. You
Being quiet, I guess.
Okay.
You're out of
He
touch.
actually
I'm
he
out of
loves
time.
pregnant women who have to give birth without noise.
That's something. Dude, speaking of something, we have come to a point in this podcast's history, this grueling history.
It's definitely
We've
grueling.
seen it all. What are we at, 291 now?
I think it's about right.
That we've come to a point in time where, like, it's enough is enough, really.
And it's time
I've
for
had
a
it.
change.
It's time for a change. And we're going to review A Quiet Place today, which is really just a family story of survival in... I don't know really where there are, but it's just right
Does
after.
this movie specify where it takes place?
I don't think so.
think in
there's-
Atlanta?
Yeah, it's gotta be South, right? It's rural or Midwest. It's
Yeah,
rural.
probably Maine.
It's rural, but like it's not your typical post-apocalyptic movie because it's just like it just happened.
Yes,
Right? Like-
the movie opens 40 days after.
I think it's 80 something.
80 something. Yeah. Yep.
See, like, I know where it should take place, like maybe like Patterson, a place that needs to just be wiped off the map.
Oh my god! But it's. I mean, theoretically, it could be Jersey,
Could be.
but it's probably. I don't think they declare like where it is. It could also be Canada, honestly.
So apparently, it's supposed to be. Apparently, it's supposed to be considered upstate New York.
Or that. Sure.
Yeah. No, upstate New York was my 10th guess.
Yep.
10th guess.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually. So I'm assuming they do not specify.
They don't specify. I don't believe, but apparently,
You know what is
the
specified in
AI
this movie? Kids are dumb and they suck.
And they make mistakes. They do things that they're not supposed to,
Yes.
and they go against what their parents tell them. This is a story of like a very good family.
Great family.
Right? Like this is the family you root for.
Yes.
These are the parents that you root for because they're good parents. They'll do anything for their fucking kids.
Yeah. They're also kind of dumb parents. Because
There's Shane throwing. Here we go. How are they terrible
Like
parents?
the kid, he has a stiffy right now, right? I'm not talking about his cock.
No, my
He's
neck
got a
is
stiff
killing me.
neck. He's got a stiffy, and all of a sudden he's making fun of John Kraskinsi.
No. I'm just saying.
Do you have perfect hair to beard ratio like he does?
He does
I don't
have
think so.
perfect hair. to beard.
No. I was just going to say one thing. I thought the kid was a little too far behind.
You think they should have been making sure that kid was up with the rest of the group?
Yes, that's all. That's my only thing.
So when Emily Blunt talks about that later, you have no sympathy for her? You just think she's a dumb cunt?
No, I'm just saying they let the kid lag behind.
Do you guys confuse Emily Blunt and Rose Byrne ever? Because I do often. They're like the same person to me.
That's fair. Are they both? Well, I think Emily
Blunt's
Blunt's
hotter, though.
She's British, and Rose Byrne. Emily Blunt's very, very pretty.
I think
she
she
is.
looks great in this movie.
John Kraskinsi, very attractive man.
Super handsome.
Also, I feel like both of them are Hollywood celebrities you kind of have to root for.
100%.
I feel like John Kraskinsi is like one of the all-time great dudes, and she doesn't really do anything that.
No,
she's
she's
just good.
super chill.
Yeah. But John Krasinski is just a great dude. I mean, like he's just in one of the most classic sitcoms of all time.
The Office.
Then taps himself into horror.
Yep.
And makes.
I love when a
this.
comedian goes into horror.
That
it always works. Do
It
you
does.
notice that?
It has never really,
Not
at least in our recent experience, has really like it hasn't. I haven't seen it fail. My thing was going to be like, has he done anything besides the first two Quiet Place movies?
Well, I know he's in that new TV show. Was it Reacher? He's Jack Reacher, right?
Oh yeah, he's in that TV
Yeah,
show.
he's not- That's also
And-
a very good series.
Yep. He was also in 13 Hours to Benghazi, right?
That was
Yeah.
before this stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you made that up.
Isn't that your dad's favorite movie?
He loves that movie so much.
Wait, John Krasinski. No, he's Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
Jack Reacher is the guy from Blue Mountain State.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And
So
you
he's Jack Ryan.
confused the fuck
Sorry,
out of me.
sorry. I knew he was someone named Jack.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Ryan.
Jack Ryan. I've never seen. I guess more or less. I'm talking
Or
directorial. He's only done the first 2 Quiet Place movies.
Chowder, what do you think?
Matt, get to work.
Matt, you want to pull something up?
Of course, let me share my screen.
That's sick. Bri, I have a theory on this. Why most guys in comedy geared
well.
towards horror, because comedy isn't worth it anymore.
It's not.
Nothing's funny anymore.
It also does. Nothing's funny. It's all been like done, and it doesn't really
And you want to know
make
what
money.
genre is thriving? Horror.
Very true.
Because you can write comedy and horror.
Most horrors do have a touch of comedy.
Very true.
for the most part, nothing horror based. Just a movie called If.
Oh, he did the F movie with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and then a movie called The Howlers.
I don't think those are horror movies.
No, they're not.
Which,
But he was also in 13 Hours to Benghazi, right?
Yeah, he
Which
was
is-
in that, but he didn't direct.
okay, so
But nothing else besides those.
man, I feel like I know he's so big, but like man, I would love to see him do more horror. But yeah, like this movie is 1000% tension, atmosphere. Does a really good job of portraying this family that is grieving like a loss and trying to survive, and they're just dealt the worst circumstances.
Yes.
Because, like, to be in a world where you literally can't make noise, how do you fucking saute food or you can't walk through cornfields?
You're just boiling vegetables all
You
day.
can't-
Like
you
some
gotta-
kind of vegetarian.
yeah, like, dude.
Damn those vegetarians.
But, like,
Just boiling their potatoes.
the way that this world is
You don't like
structured-
steamed broccoli? You
I love
fuck?
steamed
I'm sorry,
broccoli.
Ryan. He's getting me upset.
I'm just
upset
saying,
now.
like, this is a cruel world. The
Yeah,
noises
just
that are,
happen to eat vegetables.
it's so cruel.
Why do you have to talk down to me? Animal.
I'm sorry.
Bri,
it's the
get back
cat.
to your point before.
They walk around barefoot, I guess is my point, because like you can't make a fucking sound
Make some
to
kind
the
of
point where
vegetarian.
they would rather like walk over glass with their bare feet than with shoes on,
Like some kind of vegetarian.
like some type
This is
of.
fucking disgusting. Do you want me? I'll leave right now if you want me to. I'll go hang out with the fucking dog.
You can't go bow out.
You're gonna bow out?
I'll take a bow out.
How about give me the bunny hands bow out?
Keep getting talked to.
Bowing out.
Bowing.
How did that feel on your stiffy?
Bow out. Did you notice my neck didn't move the entire time I did that?
Which that must suck for you because you're very.
I can't move. Yeah, no. It's crazy. So I just have this cat.
Yeah, now you really are like locked in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she ain't moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's I want to talk dead kids. So let's jump right into the spooky pit.
That was crazy.
That was interesting.
A Quiet Place, released in 2018. Kids die. The film was directed by John. A family fights to survive against alien creatures who cannot see but have a heightened sense of hearing. This film was directed by John Kraskinsi, stars Emily Blunt, John Kraskinsi, Millicent Simmons, and Noah Jupe. Emily Blunt, John Kraskinsi, married? Question mark?
They are.
I believe so. I believe they
They
have
are.
children in real
That's-
life. That's a power couple, yeah.
Oh, for sure. They're both like doing very well for themselves. So, yep.
So from what I've like, Shane's taken two things from this movie: dead kids and vegetarians.
Mm-hmm.
Let's dive deeper than Shane's surface nonsense.
Yeah, if I could get back over the Shane Service nonsense, I'm gonna make an interesting take here.
About
Okay.
shoes.
No,
No.
about the actress Millicent Simmons.
Yes.
When you look at her, do you think she looks like a very, very, very young Julia Stiles?
Interesting.
No, do you watch this movie and do you think that?
Hold on. She's going to turn around shortly because her brother's about to die. Turn around so I can see your face because I'm actually kind of getting that vibe you're throwing down.
So, like, 10 Things I Hate About You, Julia Stiles? That young?
Like Dexter season 5, Julia Stiles.
Okay, then no.
Okay.
Damn.
She sort of, like, to me, reminded me of
Hold
the
on,
kid
they're
from
about to show her face.
Stranger Things.
No, she kind of does look like Julia Stiles.
Yo, this might be crazy because I just shot you down. You have a point.
Yeah, I actually see that.
But also the kid from Stranger Things.
Sadie Sink.
Nah, she's... No.
It's not her. The one kid from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown.
No, it's actually the boy. Not.
Oh my God! Fucking.
Not the one with the long neck.
The one with the curly hair.
Yeah, she looks like him.
Which one is that one?
Matt, pull up
The
a picture
one
of
with
the
the long
cast
distance girlfriend.
of Stranger
I
Things.
can't think of his name. He wears the hat.
Long distance girlfriend hat.
He has the curly hair. He's not Mike. He's not the gay one, and he's not the black kid.
The gay one. You mean Will?
Yeah.
He just threw a gay storyline in.
It was needed. I was watching Stranger Things. I'm like, man, this either needs a vegetarian storyline or a gay storyline. And I was like, all right, we got one at least.
Who is the kid with the long distance relationship?
He's the tech kid, right? Because doesn't he talk to her via satellite dish or some shit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, she kind of looks like that.
Hank? Like, what was his name?
Hank.
I can't remember his name. Well, Matt's looking that up. So this family, right? They're scavenging is the word I was looking for. Scrounging was what I was gonna say, but I meant scavenging.
I think you meant to say stroke because that's what I think you just
Had
said.
a stroke. So they're scavenging for supplies like medical supplies and duct tape.
Jonathan?
Jonathan. No.
Or Dustin.
Dustin. That's the one. It's Dustin.
Oh, like Dustin.
Do you have
Okay.
a picture up there?
It's
No,
Dustin.
I'm using AI.
Hey, it's one of the main characters.
Yeah, it is Dustin though. But yeah, going back to this movie, they're gonna, get supplies, and there's gonna be this toy, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you can't have this toy because it makes noise and it'll kill us." By the way, they don't say any of this. They sign it. They're just like,
Yeah, they have to use sign
yeah, they do like
language.
that kind of thing.
They do the YMCA.
But they do have an advantage, though.
What is the advantage, Fetish Matt?
Their daughter is deaf, so she has to use
A hearing. Yeah, she has
So
a cochlear
they,
device.
They were signing to begin with, most likely.
Bro, I'm going to take it back about 30 seconds or so on this show, not the movie. Was that wildly offensive to you?
Well, which one?
Shane's impersonation of sign language?
What was doing the YMCA?
I think we talked about this the last time we talked about a deaf girl. Do you remember like that Lil Wayne concert where that like the girl was doing the sign language on the side and she was like fucking throwing down signs? And then like I think it was Lil Wayne or it was some rapper didn't know she was the sign language girl, so he just started dancing with her. It's like one of my favorite clips I've ever seen. It's so funny.
So sick.
But yeah, no. So they signed the whole movie. There's no dialogue except under a waterfall at one point, and yeah, they don't want the what is it? Spaceship toy given to the kid.
He's got like a little rocket ship.
But the
Such a dumb little fucker.
yeah, because the daughter's gonna give it to him, but she's not gonna give him the batteries. But he's a dumb little fucker.
Yeah.
Probably
He takes the
vegetarian.
batteries.
And he's gonna put the batteries in, and he turns on the toy because the parents are bad and they're not anywhere near him, and he's gonna get fucking taken by the creature.
Well, the dad basically does say, "Please do not grab this toy. I'm putting this here for a reason. Don't be a dumb kid."
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, I don't think it's bad parenting.
No.
He took the toy
No,
away.
I meant that he let him stay so far in the back.
Okay.
But he didn't think he had anything to worry about.
Yeah, okay,
He's
that's
probably
fair.
thinking about, like, wow, I have perfect hair to beard ratio right now.
Yeah, I mean it's true.
He's like, yo, I can't wait to fucking get my wife pregnant in this apocalyptic.
well, that was gonna be point 2 of why they're bad parents.
Well, that was just a mistake. You think it was an oopsie? I guess they never tell you.
Yo, I had a theory about this. I said it to Shane. The two of them, went under the waterfall and just had a fucking session as loud as they could.
They're both good-looking people. There's no way they're not going to fuck each other's brains out.
They need to.
It's true.
But it's
What
also
else are you gonna do?
You're also living in a very stressful world. You kind of need to release.
Right.
Also, why would you bring a kid?
That's my thing. You can't
you
have
can't.
that oopsie.
You can't. You really can't. There's no words
There's
for
no
it.
point.
Not in this world. You
Yeah.
absolutely
There's
cannot.
literally no point.
Because like kids come out screaming.
And
That's a death. Like, that's a death
if
call.
you do have a kid, you need to have a plan for it.
Which they do.
They sort of do because like their basement is kind of soundproofed-ish.
Yeah, no, because they want to raise a vampire, so they built him a coffin.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. But yeah, this kid is going to take the rocket ship. He's going to take the batteries that his dad set aside, and he's lagging considerably behind the group.
Thank you. Yep.
Thing is, he's trying to wear camo pants. Like, oh, you can't see me, but it doesn't. The monster doesn't see anyway.
Can't see.
It can
period.
hear. It's got like this hyper hearing. I blame. Well, obviously, she feels that everyone blames her, the young girl who can't hear, and it's very interesting because these monsters, like I said, they don't have vision, but they can have hyper hearing. Where she's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So she can see, but she can't hear.
Right. She has hyper vision.
So she's like the true enemy of this thing. They're like.
Yeah, so you're saying the daughter's the real villain?
No, I mean, like, I'm saying she's the real hero.
Hero.
She's
Okay,
like
yeah.
the whole story really revolves around
True,
her.
because she figures out how to stop them.
And like she just feels the guilt of the brother thing. She
Yeah.
basically led the brother to death because this kid's a fucking idiot.
He's a
You know
dumb,
what I'm saying?
stupid idiot.
Yeah, so
Who
such a
deserves to
stupid
die.
vegetarian. Just eating his boiled potatoes.
I actually like potatoes, but
You know what's crazy? I absolutely love potatoes, but
of all the vegetarian foods, you couldn't say tofu. You had to like.
you know what it is? Because like when they have dinner, they're just eating like fucking like grass and like.
Did you like his perception of vegetarians like they're like a cult? They just hang around and they just eat grass.
Well, actually, dude, like those extreme veganists
Like
are
out
actually
there.
fucking insane.
They like
yeah.
live on communes and they just
Yeah.
like eat goat grass.
Yeah, like they just fucking graze.
Yeah.
like they're deer.
With that being said, Shane walked into this episode like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking offensive today.
Shane came into this episode with nothing on his mind but violence.
He's like, yo, dude, I got a stiffy. I'm gonna be fucking.
Shane's neck has been so stiff.
It's just so stiff right now. I can barely look at you guys.
But Chowder loves you. Look at this.
Chowder is the goat. Look at this cat.
You know, maybe if he ate more vegetables, he wouldn't be so stiff all the time.
Got some stiff joints there.
I get my vegetables. There's tomatoes in my taco.
Oh, I can't wait for Taco Bell. I literally fucking cannot wait for
Oh,
Taco
it's
Bell.
gonna be so lit. All right, so the kid's dead. We're gonna cut to
Want to talk about the death real quick? It's actually really fucking crazy scene.
Yeah, let's.
I
not
thought we
just-
did. Okay,
We actually-
yeah, you're right. We didn't actually talk about the scene.
And
You're
how
right.
good like the acting is, and
So,
how cool the monster.
If you want to talk about a distance that how far the parents are than the kid, I would say it's a bridge's length. like I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
they're a bridge apart.
The acting is phenomenal in this scene because they hear the noise because they don't see the kid because they're so far away, but they hear the noise and then they all slowly start to turn around, and the daughter's the last one to turn around because she can't hear shit. So she then slowly turns around and like the monster design. Can we talk about how cool the monster design is?
Is that what we're gonna talk about? Go ahead.
Like, do you agree? Like, it's a really
So-
good design.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was actually going to be my one interesting critique. Just being honest, I think this movie is PG-13, so they couldn't go crazy on the gore.
Correct.
So, like, even the scene where like the thing just kind of takes the kid away, it's
You
not
just
gonna,
see like a slight little.
I would love to see the kid rip to shreds. Not because I want to see kids, of course, not get
No,
hurt.
no, of course
but
not.
I think like rated R movies just bring that extra element, and that would be crazy.
Yes.
In any case, the kid just gets like kind of like taken off the screen and killed. The monster kind of reminds me, like, have you ever played the Resistance games?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of
that. Okay.
like the Widowmakers from that, like the.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're cool. I don't think they're groundbreaking.
No, not groundbreaking. I just like the design. I
Okay.
like that it kind of has like claw, like hands, and I like that its head splits open to hear
Yeah.
everything. I think that's.
Did
like,
it
real
remind
cool.
you of the giant spider at the end of the original It?
No.
It's got like a spider-like quality. It's also got like this demigorgon thing going
Yeah,
on.
no,
For in a
I mean,
Stranger
it definitely
Things.
has a spider quality, but it didn't really remind me of the It spider. Demogorgon, I kind of see.
It's just like, yeah, it's got like these multiple legs, and it's definitely, you don't really know what it is. It's not explained, which I actually prefer.
Yeah.
It's just they're there now, and you assume they're alien in nature.
Yes.
So well, hold on. You prefer the lack of, because I want to know where they came from, why they're here.
And watch day one.
Yeah. Which I
heard was terrible.
Good
Okay,
pilot.
so I have seen all of them.
Okay.
And I can tell you that the John Kraskinsi ones are both really good. Like,
I've seen 2. I love 2.
yeah. The third one is so mid.
Okay.
You know, I just don't really care about the story. Like, I don't care about the characters as much. I know it's built on the strength of Lupita Nyong'o and the lengths he goes to save the kid, but I don't really care about the other guy. Like, I just... They don't jive. I'm
that
not.
one explains like what these things are.
In a way, yeah. In a way,
I know your brother hated it. That's why I
didn't hate it as much as
okay.
him, but I definitely didn't love it. It's
Okay.
definitely significantly weaker than these two, though.
Okay.
For sure.
This one's great.
He had nothing to do with
The third one, no.
Didn't direct it, and I don't know if he. I don't remember him even being in a flashback. I don't think he's in it. I don't think Emily Blunt's in it either.
No, their story ended after.
I don't think either of them are. I don't even think they're producers.
I think it's Lupita Nyong'o and this other guy that like star in it, and this little kid. There is a tense scene where she tries to save the kid. I remember in this scorched earth scene.
Yeah.
And the ending is decent, but I just like it doesn't. It's like another story that probably
Yeah.
didn't need to be told or could have been told just slightly better.
That's the thing. I didn't think A Quiet Place 2 was needed. I like A Quiet Place 2, but was it needed? No. This is a very good standalone story.
Probably not. Yeah.
John Kraskinsi is on as a writer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Emily.
Now,
Blunt-
is he on, though, as a writer or, like, characters written by or, like, because...
Did he write that whole jazz piano subplot that we know and love from day one?
That's a thing?
Yeah. Her dad's like a pianist.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Just listed as a writer, yeah.
What is this? After the sticky keys issue. But yeah,
We're back.
This is an interesting world. So like it's 87 or so days after. It doesn't really tell you what, but you're assuming since the creatures have arrived. Yeah. And then after the kid gets eviscerated by the
It's like
creature.
300 something.
It's like almost a year.
Yeah.
Like after that.
Yeah,
so
because like Emily Blunt is like 9 months pregnant now because the accidents will happen.
Oopsies will occur. They shouldn't, but they do.
Yeah. And now it's the story of just them getting ready for her birth because that's going to be very scary for the family.
It's scarier than the creatures almost.
It is because like there's like multiple layers to it, which I kind of like. Is like one, the idea of giving birth by yourself, even without aliens, has to be terrifying.
Without like medical care.
Yeah. And then the idea that, like, okay, also while you're doing this completely dangerous thing with absolutely no medical professionals, if you make any noise, you're going to get eaten. Like,
it's like one of those things though. Like these things have such crazy hearing, and their ability to get there is so fast.
Yes.
Like there's like points in time where like she steps on a nail. And like she makes slight noise,
and they're there.
and the thing is in the house.
It's fucking.
How does it like just walk
it's
through the fucking
insane.
door?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of crazy.
Oh no.
Speaking of monsters, hey
Ben, lay down. Just lay down.
But yeah, so I want to say like it is I do like really this movie does a good job of going into the family, goes into the guilt that she feels, the daughter,
So
and how that impacts the dad relationship.
A lot of this movie is dealing with guilt and how it leads to she believes her dad hates her because of that, and Emily Blunt's saying at one point, "Oh, I should have been holding my child." It's a big part of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never really can like mentally move on from what happened about a year ago. And so they're all dealing with it in different ways. It is interesting to grow up in this world because there's a scene where like the brother's like trying to drive a car, but he can't
Because of the noise. Yeah.
Because of the noise. So he's just like trying to like learn by like just like moving the steering wheel. It's like so bleak.
Yeah. This is the worst apocalypse to live in. Because like the zombie ones, like you can at least talk and you can make noise. Like this, like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like except eat vegetables. Like that is like what your life is now.
But you can't even crunch the vegetable. You gotta be selective.
You have to boil them because
Yeah.
like they have to be nice and soft.
I actually just don't know how you can actually survive in this world. Like they're so hyper hearing. Like
Yeah.
So me and Shane were talking about this while watching. We would, especially Shane, because he's so fucking clumsy. we would be dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
I know, no
I
doubt.
drop everything. I would never survive it. And I'm a guy that always likes to be like, I can handle this. This one, nah.
In the basement bunker, 'cause at the end of the movie, the kids are surprised when they see this. They're not like let in here, right? This is like where this is like his workshop.
Correct.
For
They're not allowed down
earpieces.
here.
And the radios for like free, like to try to get signals to people. And this is where they have like newspaper clippings and stories and TVs. They're looking for information.
Yes.
At least this is where, as a viewer, also the only backstory you get, and there's really not much. It's more or less like,
Yeah, you learn there's 3 of the creatures in the vicinity because he has it on like the chalkboard. You learn like there's like a thing that just says weaknesses and nothing's written underneath, so they don't even know yet like what a weakness is. Yeah,
We find out, but
yeah,
unfortunately, too late.
yeah. I do like. I love the story of this movie because it's the idea of like what would the lengths you go to like save your family. Like all jokes aside of them being shitty parents, they're honestly tremendous parents, and like the lengths John Krasinski's character goes to keep his family safe, like it's amazing, and it's like very heartfelt. And I think that's what makes this movie so good. Is it's like you're making a movie that's an hour and like 28 minutes where there is only one scene of actual dialogue. The rest of the movie is all done through sign language, and it's obviously, no pun intended, the movie's extraordinarily quiet. Like there's no noise, and like to have a movie filmed that way for it to be as impactful as it is like very impressive. It's like it's all done through facial acting, and like it's so well done.
yeah, for sure.
Don't they eventually play a board game with
Yes.
They play like Monopoly, but like
With
not
Back, they do play Monopoly.
Yeah,
what do they play with again? Like instead of like the actual board pieces, what do
play
they
like
use?
patches. Like
It is patches. It was like all things that don't make noise. But they played next to a fucking candle that they dropped and they set the rug on fire slightly. And that's when the creature first shows up, right?
Yeah. They like knock it down and the creature's like right next door and just like pops in the house.
Dude, I love when the creature's just like there. Like Emily Blunt turns around, the creature's just there in the
Yeah,
basement.
it just like arrives. So one of the hangouts is on top of the silo. That's where he goes.
Yes.
As
We love a good silo.
we do. And then they show you the dangerous silo later on.
It's
in
a
the movie.
dangerous
Yeah.
instrument.
But they're what a beautiful structure.
5
structure.
farmers per year die in their silos.
You gotta be careful in those things.
Yeah, no. You
What
drown
was
in
in
the
the silo? Was that grain or was
grain.
that corn?
Grain.
Okay.
That's grain.
Yeah. You could suffocate in grain. 5 farmers per year.
Wow. It is kind of scary though because like you see
Look that up.
them just go down. You want to look that up, Matt?
Matt, hurry up and look.
let me share my screen.
I'm never going to ask him to look anything up again. I just want to know how many farmers per year die in their grain.
So they have this all like what are the security measures they have built around their farming
Sand.
complex?
There's a lot of sand.
Red lights.
The red lights, that means that there's an
A creature in the vicinity.
25 to 30 deaths annually in the U.S.
Yeah,
You were way off, Shane.
I know. I undersold.
way undersold.
Yeah, farmers
They
are
vary
clumsier than
per
I thought.
year. In 2009, there were 39 deaths from grain entrapments.
Saying that out loud.
It's crazy, but it's got to be a brutal death.
Yeah, just suffocating in your own grain.
Because it's like slow.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, I'm in grain right now.
You know that being farming is like, it being a lot of work, but dangerous work?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get like accidentally run over by your tractor, kicked by a
Yeah,
cow.
like animal death for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, can you imagine you take the bull by the horns?
Wow. How many people have bulls in their farms?
A bull farm?
Yeah. Right. I don't know. Well, if you have to mate your cows, right? Don't you need the bull?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, because like
Technically.
are cows female and the bull is male, right? And that's how. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
almost positive that is correct.
Yeah.
Look at that steamed fucking
Well, this movie also does the thing
what is
where
that, asparagus?
yeah.
Probably. I
Yeah.
fucking love asparagus.
This movie does the traditional gender role thing, though, if you've noticed it.
Yes, it does.
And she, young girl, I forgot her name, Reagan?
Go Reagan.
I'm pretty sure it's Reagan. I don't believe that.
Young Julia Stiles.
She's happy when the father takes the other boy, like, with him to, like, get
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, it kind of, no joke, kind of gave me a Game of Thrones vibe in terms of like the daughter's being told to do the womanly thing of cooking and cleaning, but she wants to just like go with her dad and kill, kind of like Arya Stark in Game of Thrones. It kind of reminded me of that. Like
it
vibe.
did. I just didn't know if it was more or less like not the gender role specifically, or was it because she felt like the dad was keeping her out of things because of
Hatred.
It is that.
Yeah.
It is that. That's the idea. Is like to be fair, like John Krasinski doesn't hate her. I think he's just scared of losing her as well. But she takes it as.
So my thing about it, I feel like he definitely harbors blame towards her in some way.
Probably.
He doesn't hate his daughter, though.
No.
I think it's also a factor that she can't hear if there's anything nearby.
Yes, that's also a very good point, Matt.
So she needs someone with her to be able to identify.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it's a very good point.
Yeah, it may just not be the best fit, in all honesty, for that task. But yeah, but they're keeping it together.
Yeah, they are.
Emily Blunt's character, her name's Evelyn, does a lot of the cooking for them, and he goes out and they try to get food, and they try to keep it together for a while. And there's going to be things that kind of come into play that throw their normal day out of whack.
Yes. So this movie is very short because like it flew by. Like it like once it starts to pick up, it like really goes fast. And like I didn't realize, because this is my second or third time watching it, I didn't realize how fast the actual like monsters come into play. And like,
Well, right here specifically,
yes,
like
first night. But I even just mean like the final act of like the monsters terrorizing the family is like I didn't realize is like the last 45 minutes of the movie. Like it is a lot of the movie, because after the first night where this happens, and like we were talking, the dad doesn't want to take the daughter with him. He takes the son to go get fishing because they're tired of being vegetarians. They want some meat, so they go to the fishing hole, and that's where he shows them how to make the traps, and he shows them they could talk under the waterfall. And then from that moment on, it's just nothing but monsters attacking.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you about this. Do you think they show the monster too much?
Yeah.
You think it would have been more impactful if the last like 45 minutes wasn't straight monster?
I think so. I mean, like, I do like the fact that the monster is constantly chasing them. I think that the strength of this movie isn't just like the silent strategy of their, like, how do they deal with the day-to-day and staying away from the creature. I'm actually more entertained with the quiet suspense of like the first 45 minutes than of the chaotic last 45, because I just like the way they world build. Like I think it's really cool, because it's not like post-apocalyptic with these other movies where like it's like war-torn LA, or like New York is just like subway is like broken, trains are ripped out of the tunnels, and like cars are upside down. This just literally happened. So there's not much difference. There's no like overgrown, like it's like city streets and everything. They literally just go into a pharmacy with a couple of knocked down shelves to pick up stuff, right? Like it's a different type of world. But I liked it. It's just like a quick adaptation to survive.
So the house they're in currently, you think they just went into like the middle of the woods and found a farm and just decided to make it their home?
I'm assuming
I assume this is where they lived.
And that's also possible too. Like we don't. Yeah. This could have been their house for all we know, because we don't know. Like they don't share that. But yeah, I mean he set up the whole perimeter with a bunch of these safety lights and features. The second they make a noise, the creature comes. The creature starts killing fucking muskrats, and shit. Yeah, like you're right. Like so,
that raccoon was toast.
Is that the raccoon?
I don't know. It might have been.
But yeah, you are right. When they do go out and they do the fishing experiment, I do know that the son, I think his name is Marcus, says, basically says you need to talk to her, and like you need to like let her know that you love her. Like you need to let her know that, because she's feeling a certain type of way.
Yeah, she's dying on the inside, thinking you absolutely hate her guts.
And like in the reality, they show like all he's doing is trying to give her the ability to hear, right? Like he's working on all of these hearing devices for her ear. Little does he know that this is going to be the antidote or like the counter to fighting these creatures, which is so cool. It's a really cool concept. They thought this weakness of inability to hear is actually just like the inadvertent strength with this device.
And she initially rejects this hearing aid because she says it never works, which obviously means he's been trying at this for
A long time.
essentially probably years, honestly.
That's a really, really sad scene. It's really frustrating because it's just like she thinks that it's like, you know, a pity or like that he just doesn't like love her, but he's like actively trying everything he can to like make her like that he does care for her, that he does love her, and he just wants her to try this, but she's like at the point of like giving up.
Yeah. She does hold on to it though, because it plays a very important part in the.
Well, he makes sure that he like
Puts
holds
it in her hand.
Yeah.
Because that's almost one of the last times they ever interact with each other in this movie,
Yeah.
which is actually really sad on
Outside
reflection.
of an incredibly sad ending for him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like the last ever time she like truly like talks to her dad is her rejecting the hearing aid, which is like really sad. Like thinking back on that, like it's a very depressing movie
Yeah.
overall. It's good as hell, but yeah. So as they are going back, like the son and John Kraskinsi are making their way back, the mom she steps on a nail, and then that kind of induces labor.
Yeah. You ever step on a nail and give birth?
Like, because that's where she's at right now. She's in like, I'm gonna step on this nail, but also give birth at the same time, and they're not back yet, so she has to give birth by herself
And how does she do that?
by getting in the birthing tub.
The birthing tub, which is a pretty crazy, like, you don't see it, but like
Yeah.
she gets in the tub and you just see like the blood coming from her.
Yep.
So her foot's bleeding. She's got footprints full of blood going
Yeah.
tracking through the house, and then she's giving birth by herself.
In the birthing tub.
Yeah.
And the daughter has also left at this point. It's good to mention because she goes to bring the spaceship to the memorial for the her dead brother. So like everyone's in different spots right now. Like no one is together except John Kraskinsi and his son. So she's given birth, but she shouts the one time she gives birth. So the creatures go to the house. The red lights instantly are triggered when the creatures show. So like Krasinski and the son know they gotta get back. The daughter knows they gotta get back. So everyone is now trying to get back as Emily Blunt, who has just given birth, has to hide a baby and hide from these creatures in a very intense scene.
Yeah. So with this being said, I think the strategy from John Kraskinsi was to give the son these fireworks.
Yeah.
Yes.
She doesn't, her yell comes when the fireworks go.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, like it is alerted to her, but because it sees the red, the fireworks from the silo area, I don't know if he either assumes that it's there or that I don't know if he's making the assumption that she's giving birth.
Yes.
Like at least that it's there.
Well, no,
to
'cause
distract it.
The red lights aren't triggered by anything. She turns them
Right.
on.
It's the
Okay,
birthing
yeah, so-
lights.
so-
You're right.
Yeah.
So I didn't know.
So, like,
I didn't realize they're
he
birthing
knows
lights.
like
I really didn't realize
Yeah.
they're birthing lights.
He's Mike is right. Mike is right.
I thought it was more so a sign that they're coming.
That's
don't
what I
know
thought,
like,
too.
Specifically,
Noise was
a birthing light.
Because-
It's probably just a light for danger.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of like the idea that it was the birthing lights.
Like, so yeah, he know. Krasinski knows. Oh,
Yeah.
the red lights are there.
I gotta get back.
My wife's in trouble.
And be giving birth because of the birthing lights, right? No, but yeah, so it shoots off the fireworks, which draws the monster to the fireworks, which gives her the opportunity to scream
As she's giving birth.
as she's just in
As
the
she's-
birthing tub.
Crowning, per se.
She's crowning. What we did fail to mention was that prior to that, there was a really intense scene after the screaming in the waterfall with an old man
Yeah.
Yo, we do. You should bring that
and a
up.
fucking dead woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love how you see these people and you don't know their story, but you just know some shit happened.
Yes, because
So-
the wife is mangled.
Fucking ripped apart, and there's this old man who's just they're staring at him, and all he does is just look at them and then screams.
Yeah, because he's given up.
Yeah.
Once he lost his wife, he's done. And Yeah, he does suicide by monster. You think he would have let them leave first? This was kind of a dick move on this old man's part.
Huge dick move by the old man.
He clearly gives no fucks anymore.
Yeah. At least let them leave, though. Like, as a small child.
Yeah. I
This
mean,
scene is
it's
fucking
nuts because
awesome.
it's he knows once he screams, he takes his kid, they fucking run.
Yeah.
And that fucking, how quickly does that creature get there? That thing's probably like a bridge's length away. So that thing's gonna get there super fast.
Is that how we're judging all distances for this episode?
I think it's
by
fair
a
to
bridge
just,
length?
well, what other unit of measurement can we like factually go by?
Nah, bridge length. That is a good measurement for this movie.
Yeah, so that kid, he's like screaming. It's and the monster just fucking gulps him down.
Yeah.
Did it cut him in half there?
I think it slices him. I don't know if
Just like they can't show it. It's like Brian said. That's the downfall for PG-13. You can't really do too much. But yeah, that man's he's toast. So yeah, let's talk water birth. You a fan?
It's nuts. First of all,
Yeah. Is it crazy that people still do that to this day?
what
Home water birth.
What are the benefits of home water birthing?
I don't think there is.
You want to look that up, Matt?
I think okay. So before Matt looks it up, my idea is they don't like the idea of being drugged while giving birth at a hospital. They don't want like the baby to absorb those drugs as they're giving birth. They want it to just be all natural. I believe that is the idea of why you do a home birth.
It's probably just a hippie thing. You know, hippies just do that now.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember like in the Workaholics scene? There's a scene where they have a water birth
Oh my god!
in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Hot tub water birth.
Says reduce for the mother, reduce pain and discomfort, increase relaxation,
Increased hippie.
improve mobility.
Only dirty hippies do this.
There's no real reason.
You know what
why
else
people do it?
decreases pain? Drugs.
Yeah.
Morphine. Actually, I don't know if you could give him morphine, but
I don't know what drugs they. I've never
That-
given
that-
birth,
Yeah,
so I don't
reduce
know.
need for pain medication.
okay.
Why is there a fucking nail just sticking out of their stairs?
Yeah. It's a good question. But I will say one thing. That thing does make her water. Doesn't her water break like right after that
Yeah,
happens?
no joke. Like, I mean, I'm sure if a nail went through my foot, I would probably give birth afterwards. Like, I get it. That's all I'm saying is I get it.
Yeah. No, for sure. I do think now like the group does get split up though, because I think like one starts chasing like Marcus like through the cornfields.
Yes.
And he like, yeah, he's just like running through the cornfields and one's chasing him.
Sorry, not to interrupt you. The
Whatever.
reason why she does this is because she drops a plate and it causes the noise. That's why she flips the switch.
And the fucking thing's just in the hallway already.
Sorry, Brian. I interrupted you. But
No, you're
right.
good. It's a good call out.
I would like to picture the thing just walking to the front door and just opening it.
So we got
It's like a pizza delivery ad.
there's a problem over here.
God, that's hilarious.
So creatures in the house, kids in the cornfield, John Kraskinsi nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. And I think it's coming to the point in time where like there's creatures by Marcus, there's a creature by Reagan, and like it's like very close and like almost behind her that I think once it gets close enough, the earpiece like gets like a really high pitched like noise.
Because doesn't it chase the creature away without her even knowing it was behind her?
Doesn't ever knows it. It
Yeah.
just like and then walks away.
And that's how us as the viewer are like, oh shit. You stop this thing with like a supersonic frequency. It like fucks up their
So
heads.
It's like a dog whistle, but a creature
yes.
whistle.
Literally, yeah.
Do you know what causes the flooding in the house? Because like the house starts to flood, and she's like in the basement.
Dude, at one point, the basement has like 15 feet of water.
You think, did you all think that it was her water birth that caused all that flooding?
No, there's a water tank that got cut open, right?
right.
I think it was being a hippie caused it.
I think it was because she had a water birth.
Okay, could me and Matt, I think me and Matt are right on this one for
Yeah.
once.
I'm going to stick with my hippie theory.
This is crazy. It's such a vegetarian thing to do.
I'm gonna stick with the birthing lights.
Oh my god. Okay, birthing lights. I'm sold. I love the idea that those were the birthing lights. Right,
Okay.
Em? What do you have to say? Thank you.
Fantastic. Because the creature is going to then randomly appear in the basement. Like we're talking about like it randomly appearing.
Yeah.
There's a flooding in the basement. She's down there taking care of the newborn baby. The creature's down there taking a swim.
Yeah. It's actually wild that she doesn't hear that it's there before like she turns around.
It's right, and then like goes under the water and like comes up right next to the baby, which is making some noise. She actually has to take the baby, pick it up, and like go
Smother
behind
it, like almost
a little indoor waterfall.
Yeah.
From the birthing tub.
Yeah, it's like I know we're like joking about certain things, but like it's very intense.
Oh,
Like,
it's
all of
incredibly
these
intense.
moments are very intense. They're very well acted. They're very well shot.
It's a claustrophobic scene, too.
Yes, because you're just in this small, cramped basement, and you're almost always face to face with this humongous creature.
Yeah. And like any noise will kill you
And the baby.
and your baby.
I like this. I like these shots where like you see it's fucking super hearing activated.
Yeah, you like looking inside the ear of the beast.
I always like looking inside.
The ear of the beast.
No, just in general.
Oh, yeah, you were an inside looker. I've been saying it for years. So, yes, eventually the two kids are going to get reunited together, and they're going to have the idea to climb to the top of the silo because maybe the creatures won't see them up there. The issue is,
Saw 7.
yes, because the silo, the doors are going to break. They're going to fall into the grain, and it's going to be kind of like a sausage where they're in the grain and the stuff is falling from the top.
They also have to, they have to dodge the top
door.
of the silos.
Now,
silo
right
doors.
there, did you say a sausage or a sausage?
No, a sausage. Like a situation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about sausage.
No. This movie's about vegetarians. No, yeah, this is a saw situation.
Yeah. I mean, they have to dodge it, but it's really important. It actually kind of saves their life that that thing falls down.
Yes, because they
honestly.
use it. So this is where I like to call this movie the Titanic of horror movies, because there is a door, but only one of them can fit on the door.
Well, see, here's the thing. In the Titanic, Rose is a blithering cunt, and she absolutely could have fit Jack
So-
on that door.
Look, I know we deviate a lot, and it extends
That's
episodes.
pretty much all we do.
But we
Except
all
when-
can
except
be
when
in
we talk about
agreement
God.
that Rose is by far the villain of that movie,
Yeah,
right?
she's a whore,
Like she
and she's a
cheats
blithering
on Billy
cunt.
Zane.
Poor Billy
she
Zane.
kills Jack. Like she's a horrible person.
She also throws the diamond that's worth like $2 billion into the ocean at the end. Why not just give that to your kids, you blithering cunt?
Yeah. No, she sucks.
Yeah, she's the worst. That's also, I think, the first movie titty I've ever seen. And I remember being real excited about it.
I mean, who wouldn't be? I've seen fucking Kate Winslet naked more times than I can count.
It's wild. The
Yeah.
Reader? What was that one with Patrick Wilson?
Oh,
Hard
Little
Candy.
Children?
I was going hard candy.
No, it's Little Children. That's the one where she's in the movie with Patrick Wilson,
Yeah, having
where
an
they
affair.
have sex on the washing machine.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about like sex with like potentially underage kids because Patrick Wilson plays in that movie Hard Candy.
Yeah, yeah.
With
Elliot Page.
At the time, it was Ellen Page.
At
Yes,
the time,
Elliot.
yeah.
Yeah, but where like it was like a young girl, and like you thought that like she was like looking to get something like go there and
Yeah.
have a relationship, and he's like a legit predator.
So that was the one thing I didn't remember. He is a legit predator.
I
at
think
the
so.
end
I
of the
think it was
movie,
like I think it was like a revenge movie.
yeah. Okay.
Because
Good- great movie.
She
Very
knew he was
good
a
movie.
predator. Yeah, I mean, like she was the one that no one like you thought
Yo,
was
we
like.
should do that on the podcast.
Yeah, I think that could fall into what.
Yeah,
we
we'll do
here.
like Hard Candy Month next year,
Okay.
where we just do movies based around candy.
Yeah, I actually really like that movie. I think that movie
Yeah.
is it's good. It's intense for sure.
Wait, what if we
Character
do?
motives.
I'll pitch it later.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk later.
We're gonna have a really big theme month next year. That's one of the things that we're really gonna do.
Yeah.
I would actually like, if they want to, people want to email us at thefinalpodcast@yahoo.com. I like to hear ideas.
Yes.
Maybe cool to get some ideas for themes.
Yes, because next year we have decided every single month
Will be
is
some-
going to be a theme.
Yeah, so because we do like a lot of like themes here and there, and there'll be like his and her picks. But I think we're gonna go really heavy on the themes next year.
Yes.
Of course, we'll sprinkle in the ones that everybody loves, like your fucked up Februarys and your sequel September.
Yes, but every other month, the other 10 months, will have a different theme, starting with January, which January is the only month that we have picked out. which is fuck it, we'll reveal. It's gonna be January in a month. Mike G's Wet Dream Month.
That is true. And if you don't know what Mike G's Wet Dream Month is, it's basically a month of shitty teen horror, to be honest. Like, that's exactly what it is.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shitty teen horror movies all month.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
It's honestly going to be fucking Liddy's titties.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the best month of the year.
Yeah.
I kind of have great taste, you know. Bless you. What the fuck was that, dude? How did we get here? Where
I think
are
Shane
we?
was trying to impersonate the high-pitched frequency noise that the earpiece makes.
No joke, Shane. I put Shane in this world. He maybe 10 minutes he'd last.
I don't even know
He's
if I
dying almost instantly.
I don't.
Like, oh, my neck.
He's like, oh, I got a stiffy.
This is crazy.
And then he'll throw his phone for no reason.
That I never once throw my phone.
Or a remote or something.
No. Right, Kat? Okay, so let's talk. The kids, they're going to eventually escape from the grain silo.
Yeah, I mean, like, the high-pitched noise scares the thing away. The thing just, like, fucking runs through the silo wall.
So they go and they hide in the car, correct?
They hide in that, like, little pickup truck.
And the creature's on top of the pickup truck. It's fucking creaturing around. It's like doing
it's
the shake.
creaturing through the windows. It's breaking and creaturing through the top.
And then John Krasinski's going to show up.
Yeah, I think does he have an axe? I think he grabs an
does.
axe. And the thing's just like on top of the shed. Because it's there.
He goes to swing at it, right? And it just fucking punts him.
It literally just like, he's like, swats him like a fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a little bit of a battle. But there's a really touching moment. Because this thing is like really going to kill his kids. Like,
Yes.
both of them. And if I'm not mistaken, Evelyn is like watching all of this unfold via TV.
Yes, she is.
And then there's that touching moment where like he knows he needs to do something. Before he left on this trip, he's like, you need to protect these kids.
Mm-hmm.
She said that in the one moment of dialogue when they're in that, like, you called it a coffin. It's like that area on the very, very bottom of the basement.
Yes.
Where they can kind of talk. And he's like, you need to protect these kids and do whatever you can. Dealing with the grief, he's like, no matter what, kids are the most important thing, and you need to do what you can for them. So this was like his way of doing that, because he's just gonna, he just does the sign language, like, I love you, lets her know that he's gonna do everything for her, and he gives himself up for both of them. And
Yeah, he just lets out a yell.
yeah, it's really
Reminiscent to the old man from a few scenes ago.
Yeah, this one was a little bit more heartwarming in my
was.
opinion. Yeah, it was really.
This scene almost got me.
No, it's a
Almost.
very touching scene.
Almost drew a tear from me.
The scene is, scenes, because they spend so much time investing in these characters. Like, how can you not love this family? Like, they're so cute.
I completely agree.
They're a great family.
So, yeah, he does allow his kids to escape, and they get to the mom, but we're not done with danger yet.
Yeah, because the kids decide to finally drive.
Yes, they do. And they get to, the mom, and the creatures are still attacking them. And this is when they're going to figure out it's the high-pitched frequency of the hearing aid. Also, I want to point out, when kids first finally get to the basement for the first time, the daughter looks around like, oh my God. Like, he was like working on this forever, because she sees all the junk hearing aids and like
that was the scene that actually almost got me. Was like the realization that like they never been down there, so like all of the work and the heaps of devices and the time invested into like building that perfect device for her, and actually like the knowing that it's actually it's like almost like that metaphor of love, like that, like it's conquering what's going on, because like it's what's working. The feedback from the device is like the saving grace for them. But she's been, kids have been fucking stupid throughout this whole movie. I think you could agree.
Yeah.
She does something smart in this scene.
Yes, and she cranks the volume up and puts it on the speaker, and it gets the head to do this like head thing. I don't even know what to call it. But I do love that Emily Blunt just starts fucking blasting it with the shotgun.
The shotgun, she just shoots it right in the fucking head. 'Cause she thinks it's dropped from the loud pitch on the microphone, but it's actually the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty sick. And I think there's like one of the last scenes, they just see a ton of them just like scurrying their way towards the house from all the noise that they're making. And then she's getting the microphone ready, raises the volume, cranks that up, and then she just cocks the shotgun. I think that's it.
It
There's
is
a wrap on this bitch.
And like I said, I like the second movie, but I think that is a very good ending. I kind of wish it left it off just at that. I think that is kind of perfect.
Yeah, but this movie did very well. Obviously,
They were going to make it nice.
probably-
And the good thing is the second one is great.
It is really good. They did a good job. It probably could have done more from a prequel perspective. I know they tried to go that route. We just think the prequel. I mean, like, I think the prequel could have been much better. But because I think for me, they go with other characters and their story versus like more or less what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't explore that enough. But yeah, like you're right. This is a full, complete movie. It didn't really need to be more.
And that's why I am going to say we are on a fucking generational heater. Because I'm going to give this a 9. I really like. I think this is a modern day classic. I think top to bottom, between the way it's filmed, the way it's written, the way it's acted, the way it's John Kraskinski, like I think it's all beautiful, and I think it's touching. And the fact that like we all have our own moments in this movie where it's like, man, that almost got me, like, is a testament to just how emotional this movie makes you feel. And I think that's just like, for him to go from The Office to like writing this and directing this is so fucking impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a very strong 9.
Ditto. This movie, I was bouncing back and forth between a 9 and a 10. It falls just short of that for me. This movie's just fucking cool. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
It's like, I know Brian wasn't a big fan of the but I thought the monsters were cool. I think the setup of everything's cool. The fucking acting is great. The kids are good in it too, despite, their characters are dumb most of the time. But John Krasinski's fantastic.
Yeah.
He really is great in this movie. This movie's unique. Yeah, it's like, for me, maybe a light 9, almost perfect, honestly. Yeah, big fan.
Strong 8.
It's fair. It's fair.
I mean, I agree though. Like I think it's really just built, like I said, on the strong relationship that the family has. Their acting. The movie's also like shot like really beautifully. Like it's really beautiful. The scenery, the cinematography is really, really good, but it's the tense, quiet nature. And like sometimes they even rip out the sound at moments, which is also like really tense. It's only a few characters, and clearly like their relationships with each other that have an impact on the ending is really, really great. They did so much with so little, and I really agree. I think it is a modern day classic, good movie, and I like the second one, but this one is definitely better. So.
Yeah, like there's like essentially almost zero dialogue.
Yeah.
Very little dialogue. And like the first time you see this, you're like, man, how the fuck are they going to beat these creatures? And I think I like the way they did it.
Me too.
And like all the hard work of the dad, like you think
Incidentally being what causes.
he thinks it's all these failures, like, but it wasn't though.
Yeah. It's what stops him. I think that's great.
This movie's also like, not just the look and shot of it. This movie's like, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
In a way, despite how like
The waterfall scene, the scene at the river. What I love about the scene at the river, which we didn't talk about, is it's the loudest scene almost in the movie. Because like you don't hear anything, but when they get to the river is so loud. But apparently the idea was like steady motion the creatures aren't attracted to anymore. It's like those quick bursts of noise.
because like, so the waterfall is constant. It's always there.
Yes.
So the creatures have probably like
heard it and they know it's
examined
nothing.
it. Well,
Exactly.
like, they can't see it, but
They've learned.
yeah.
And I like that about
Again,
the movie.
this movie's fucking cool.
Yeah. Matt.
Fetish Matt, what's
I was
up?
giving it an 8 actually.
Okay.
I was
8, 9, 9.
yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah, I mean, I just really do love the way that it's defeated. I think it makes so much sense because it's like something that really wasn't planned for, yet it was the way to stop them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like it is truly like such a great family movie amidst like complete unknown disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Solo Necro. I'm just gonna put John Kraskinski in there.
Easily for me.
100%.
Okay. What's his actual name?
Lee
Lee
Harvey Oswald.
Lee.
Lehman. Lee the
Lee?
goat.
Lee, you didn't win Father of the Year because you let your son die because you were walking so far ahead of him. You didn't, see what happened. So you lost Father of the Year that year. But you busted your ass to win Father of the Year the following year. You went to town making different hearing aids. You sacrificed yourself for your kids. And if that isn't Father of the Year material, I don't know what is. So Lee, I think we need a good dad in the Necronomicon. So I'm glad you're there.
That show's filled with bad dads.
Yeah, so it's good to have a good dad in there.
Strong dad figure, yeah.
Yep. All right, so that's the end of November. His and His Picks month is done. We're going into our favorite holiday season, Christmas. We're bringing all the Christmas heat. You're like,
Christmas time.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for Christmas. I think that we still have like a ton of Christmas horror to review.
Yeah, that's the
thing.
thing.
It's really, again, like Christmas horror is a thing that's just like they're making more movies like that. And yeah, there's really no shortage of them. So
this is our 5th year doing Christmas horror, minimum.
And we got a good lineup.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited. We got some new ones. We got some old ones.
Mm-hmm. And we're starting off with a new one. We're coming right in with, I think it's a 2024 film.
2023, I think.
2023. We are going to start off with It's a Wonderful Knife. So we will see you next week where I grab the moon for you.
Whoa. That's
nice
right.
Little lasso.
Okay, well, we're going to gear up towards holiday season with
Yeah.
Shane's like weird, like Jimmy Stewart impression.
Yeah,
we're
I
going
thought,
for.
see, you knew. So
Yeah,
it was-
kind of.
Yeah,
It's a weird Jimmy Stewart thing he's got going on with the stiff neck and all. And yeah, so if you want to listen more, please check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or really wherever you listen to your podcasts, as well as YouTube. We're trying to build that channel out, so feel free to give us a subscribe. And yeah, tune in every Monday. We'll be back next week with holiday horror. It's a Wonderful Knife. Bye.